Hey everyone, I'm Ezra. Welcome to my football and sports channel. Let's see. Let's recap. Haven't been on here the past couple of weeks because I was busy, but let's recap week 11. Give you my thoughts. I did not do bad on my picks either. Let me show you a little bit. Let me shrink the screen. I got 11 right, but most of them were by the numbers, right? I think there was only a couple. I tried to get cute on one of them and paid for it, but you see, right. Yes, I picked the Steelers over my beloved Ravens. I'm not an idiot. Right. See, I tried to get cute on this. I'm like, well, the Vikings haven't been playing that great. Really wrong on that. Right. Wrong. I was going to pick the Colts too. Right. Wrong. Right. So, not bad. But yeah, let's recap. Ooh. Give me my thoughts. Eagles, Commanders. Eagles are looking a lot better this time around than they did last year. So my faith in the Eagles is going up. They're first in the division right now. I'm disappointed in the Commanders have come back down to earth the past couple of weeks. Jaden Daniels hasn't looked great, but he's still a rookie. Everybody knows he's still a rookie, and he's played, for the most part, very, very well this season and should still probably get Rookie of the Year. So, not too worried, but he needs to bounce back, Jaden Daniels, and I still feel good about their playoff chances. Eagles look very good. I am right. As far if you go back and look at my division predictions, they all suck. But I was right in saying the Commanders were going to get second in the division, and so far that's looking like it's the case. Packers, Bears, didn't watch all this one because I was too focused on the stupid Ravens and Steelers game. I should have been watching this one instead. Packers got away with one, blocked a field goal, and good. Don't really care. Oh, shoot. What's his name? Caleb Williams. He looks fine. He's going to be a good quarterback, so I'm not really worried about him. He's going to have some growing pains. But I don't have too much to say about that. Didn't watch the Rams and Patriots. I do like how the Rams they're fighting back. They're 5-5, but I like that because that means the 49ers are last in the division. 49ers are 5-5. They're last in the division, and there's a good chance they can miss the playoffs, and I do not feel bad for them at all. Please pay Brock Purdy more next season. Please pay him a lot. Give him just send the dump truck at his house, man. I hope you do. Browns and Saints. Didn't watch a second of this one, so I don't have a whole lot to say. Saints look better with Derek Carr back in the mix, and the Browns, they have not been winning, but they still look more competent with Jameis Winston under center. I've got a lot to say about the Ravens-Steelers game. I guess first, maybe I should apologize. I was saying in the other videos that the Steelers were frauds, and they're not that good, like they're mediocre like they always were, and I guess I should apologize. No, I'm not going to apologize. They're still frauds. I don't believe in the Steelers at all. They still suck. Russell Wilson is still washed. He's still cringe. He's still fake. The Steelers are fake, so I guess it's a good fit that he's with the Steelers now. No, Steelers are fake. Yes, I picked them to win that game because they usually split the series. I know you guys have been bragging that you've won 8 of the past 9 games. Sure, Lamar Jackson has been injured in most of those games. They rested their starters last season when that was the last game of the season. They had wrapped up the first seed, so they rested all their starters. I don't count that one. That's basically a loss for you guys, in my opinion. As far as this game right now, yes, your defense is playing great like they always do. For some reason, nobody can block TJ Watt. Hate that guy. And Lamar Jackson has been playing terribly against the Steelers. I don't like the way Lamar Jackson plays in these games, the ones against the Steelers, the ones against the Chiefs, that Titans game in the playoffs a few years ago. When the defense kind of clamps down, he kind of forgets that he's Lamar Jackson, and he just stays in the pocket. He's always, and yes, usually that's a good thing, right? Always have your eyes downfield, but he's Lamar Jackson. What has made him so great is that not just that he's a dual threat. There's lots of dual threat quarterbacks in the league now. It's not really that special, but he's fast. He's the fastest person on the field. And he was not doing that. When he was in trouble, he didn't rush for a first down. He kept his eyes downfield when there was nobody open, which again, the refs were letting the Steelers players destroy the Ravens. They got away with everything. They got to grab, pull, hold, however much they wanted. That's what you get when you're known as a good defense. The refs let you get away with murder. But no, this is a problem with Lamar Jackson. In these types of games, when they're struggling, he's trying too hard to be Mr. Pocket Passer, man. So, and that was a stark difference. When I watched the Bills-Chiefs game, Josh Allen can throw the ball. In fact, he's probably a better passer than Lamar Jackson is. But he started just taking it into his own hands and started rushing, bullying people over because he could. Because there were wide open lanes for him to go rush. Why not take it? Lamar Jackson was not doing that in this game. Maybe there were not any lanes maybe there weren't lanes that were open, but I bet you there were. So don't like it. I'm not worried about the Steelers being a threat in the playoffs at all because they're frauds. They're still frauds, and you're losing in Baltimore, okay? That's what I have to say about that. Detroit Lions and the Jaguars. Man, I've been trying to say, I wanted to say this weeks ago, but I didn't make videos. The Lions are the best team in the NFL. And when have any of us been able to say that? When have the last time, maybe in the 90s? But they were never the best team in the NFL, ever. But those were the best teams they had. This is awesome. How can you not root for the Lions? They have such a good chance of at least making it to the Super Bowl. At least making it. I think their chances are great. They're the best team in the NFC, and it's not even close. I love it. I'm excited for this Lions team, man. I think they're going to the Super Bowl. Depending on if they play the Chiefs, they're going to lose. Not because I don't think they should beat the Chiefs, but because the Chiefs some miracle will happen and the Chiefs will win like they always do. But I'm loving this. Didn't watch a second of the Titans and Vikings game, but I did pick the Titans only because they're not good. They've only have 2 wins this season, but the wins against them don't come easy, and the Vikings were kind of not playing great the last couple of weeks. But they were still the better team, so still only have 2 losses. Man, the NFC North. Didn't watch a second of this Raiders-Dolphins game because who wants to watch a Raiders game? Is that team ever going to get it figured out, man? I don't know. Jets, Colts. Wow. I mean, I guess I'm saying this every week, but man, wow, the Jets are just such a disappointment. And I do have to, I mean, I do have to put some criticism towards, my favorite quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Everything on offense looks so hard. Every yard, you just have to fight so hard for it. It looks so hard. And it's been like that on Aaron Rodgers' offenses for the past few years. And part of me wonders if he's just not... I think he can make the throws. He's missing a lot of throws, but that's not it. Quarterbacks miss throws all the time. He can make all the throws. He knows where to go, but it's just like nobody is ever open. And part of me wonders if he's just like expecting... I don't know. This is just me guessing at this point. If he expects too much out of the wide receivers, I don't know. Why aren't there any creative play calls that gets people open? It's just every play is dependent on Aaron Rodgers making the most perfect throw into the smallest window humanly possible, and that's not sustainable. And that seems to be what his offenses are built on it, him making impossible throws every single play. That's not sustainable. I don't know. Also, I don't like how he always makes the play clock go all the way down to 1 before he hikes the ball. I mean, shouldn't you keep the defense guessing sometimes when you're going to hike it instead of always making it, because it doesn't do anything, because clearly nobody's confused on defense. I don't know, man. So disappointed in the Jets. I did pick the Broncos over the Falcons, and it wasn't even close. I don't have much to say about that. I was already gloating over the 49ers losing their game. They're last in the NFC West. I love it. The Cardinals, which I said I couldn't trust before, are getting better now, week to week. They're getting better. And they look strong. I think they're going to make the playoffs. Look, they don't have a stranglehold in the NFC West. It's tight. And the 49ers could still win the NFC West because it is so tight, right? But they're 0-3 in the sorry. They're 1-3 in the division. It's great. I love it. Bills, Chiefs. You know what? I picked the Bills to win this, but I felt like in my head I picked the Chiefs because I was like, until the Chiefs actually lose a game, I'm never going to pick against them ever again. But I guess I'm glad I decided to go for the Bills anyway. Maybe my brain was just on automatic when I was picking them. But good game, as they always are. And that fourth down rush by Josh Allen was pretty awesome. As much as he gets on my nerves, I don't hate Josh Allen. His face gets on my nerves. That's mainly the thing. But this Bills team could be different. Now, it's not the playoffs. You still have to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs, which seems to be the impossible task in the NFL right now. But the Bills' chances of beating them, I think it's pretty good if they meet them again in the playoffs. But the Chiefs have to lose another one. They still have the 1 seed, so I don't like that. And by the way, I don't hate the Chiefs, but look, man, we're fans of the NFL. We don't want to see the same team winning every year. If that's not your team, why would I want them to always win? I think it's insulting when sports broadcasters act like fans are weird. There's something wrong with us because we're tired of the same team winning in any sport. They think there's something wrong with us. You don't like watching greatness? No, I don't want to watch the same team win. We tune into sports to watch the unpredictable happen, not to watch the same team win, because that's not fun. That's very predictable. It's boring. The Chargers and Bengals. Man, Bengals really... I thought they were going to win there at the end. But then they couldn't do anything. I don't know. I just don't ever have anything to say about the Chargers games because they're so boring. I don't have anything ever to say about them. Although, again, Jim Harbaugh is he's proven, man. He's a coach. His teams win. They just do. I don't really give him that much credit for winning in Michigan because you have all the recruiting resources at your disposal. You're going to get the players. So, I mean, look, I'm just going to say that I don't care about coaches who win in college. If you're at an established school, forget about it, right? But he wins in the NFL, and they're winning right now. And nobody's talking about them. But you know why? It's because they're boring. That's why nobody's talking about them. And Texans and Cowboys. What can I say other than the Cowboys? What has happened to that team? I mean, okay, Dak Prescott wasn't playing, but they weren't playing well before that. I'm happy for the Texans. They got another win. They're going to win the NFC South. I'm excited for CJ Stroud. But anyway, those are my thoughts for Week 11. I will try and do my game pick'ems tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it. But of course, I got to upload this too. But anyway, thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you in the next video.